Hello, welcome to the snow forecast from Sauze Online. It's Friday the 24th of February and it's another glorious day. We're up just above Sportinia. We've got the Chalet behind us. The chairlift you can see is the Lagunero chairlift. That brings you up from the top of Clotes, Chalet as I say, and then just off down to the left there is the route down to Sportinia, main part of Sportinia where all the restaurants are. If I this camera around, you can see this is around 11. We've got the Rocinere chairlift finishing just up there. That's the chairlift out of Sportinia, and then the bowls on the other side of that. So yeah, the skiing's been great this week. Again, fantastic skiing. It's been very warm. We've had brilliant blue skies and lots of sunshine. Temperatures have been a little bit warmer than I guess we'd like at this time of year. It's given us our first taste of spring. I've been skiing without me hat this week, so that's an indication of how warm it's been. First time I've done that this season. But I think if you've been out for this week, then you've had an absolutely fantastic week. Some of the slopes lower down towards the end of the day were getting a little bit soft because of the higher temperatures. But overall skiing remains absolutely superb, so nothing to worry about at all if you're coming out next week. The forecast for next week, we're not going to have quite as much sunshine. It is going to get colder, which is good. Temperatures should be hovering around about the 0 degree mark, or sometimes even dropping to sub-zero. But nothing as cold as what we had at the beginning of the season, so don't worry about that. But it's going to be colder than it has been this week. Also on the forecast, we do have a bit of snow, possibly on Monday and Tuesday. We'll just have to wait to see how much that brings, but it keeps changing from 20 odd centimetres down to 4 centimetres, so we're just going to have to wait and see what happens on Tuesday. But there is some weather coming in, I believe, looking at all the different forecasts that I do look at. I do believe that we should be getting some snow Tuesday, possibly Wednesday as well. So, but that's yeah, so the skiing remains good. We've got everything open because it is half-term week this week, and it's Italian holidays next week. If you look over there, the ridge along the top there, I don't know if you can make out the stanchions of the chairlifts and the drag lifts over there, but that's the Moncrons drag, the Toisier drag. That's all the Genevra's area. That's all been open this week. And it remains it's set to remain open next week as well, being peak season. It is Italian holidays, as I say. It's Carnivale, so expect a lot of Italians up here if you are out at the weekend for your week's holiday. It hasn't been too busy this week. It's been okay. Queues, yeah, about 5 minute queue for Sportinia lift, which isn't too bad. Next week possibly could be a little bit more. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But suffice to say, skiing superb. Summary next week, a bit colder than it has been this week, possibly a bit of snow Tuesday, Wednesday, and not quite as much sun as we've had this week either. So, but that's it. So if you're out next week, hope to see you around the mountain. If you do, say hello. If I see you around there, so in the bars or whatever, say hello. And that's it from me. I shall catch up with you soon. Ta-da! Next week, then yeah, potentially we could be looking at. I don't know what we're looking at actually. What were we looking at? God knows.